It's receiving our content. Your audience will see this in a moment. Get ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready. Oh, hey, here we go. We're live. All right, so I'm gonna go down. Well, I'm gonna.
So I have to close this window, or is it smart enough not to make it appear? Okay, I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's happening.
Yeah. I'm gonna. Oh,
What? You,
hey, here we go. Okay, good. I got it. All right, so I'm gonna close this out.
you sure you want to close that? That doesn't stop the stream?
Yeah, it doesn't. Okay, and then I'm gonna minimize this.
Okay.
And then, where's it going?
Well, you closed it.
Or where is it?
It's not there. You have to double click on something. Oh, but the right one.
Okay, I wanted this right now.
Okay,
Where
so
are
go
we
to
going?
micro over there. And open battery and power.
Okay.
And then
This one?
Yeah.
Okay, and then this one?
and then click on that one.
This one?
We need to make it.
Boom. Okay. So you're doing this. You're broadcasting live now using
Okay.
YouTube Live. It has your
And
desktop
then
and there's a little
there's a corner.
thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll just show over the thing.
Yeah, here's what it looks like. But like once I put
Without
that
that,
up,
yeah.
So and it's recording it too, so I mean we're doing
Well, I have a question. If I have another monitor, can I put that on the other monitors?
You could,
Okay.
but it just gets tricky because then you just have to specify which monitor it's capturing.
Yeah, because I mean.
Okay, so everything on your screen is gone, but
I'm just assuming that
assume that's
I might pop it up if I move this to the desktop because.
yeah. Well, I'm gonna go downstairs and see how it sounds.
Okay.
But just keep in mind everything in your desktop.
So don't open up my password finder.
Don't use your password.
Don't use my passwords. Don't forget your phone.
What?
Your phone.
What about it?
You left it up here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm not doing anything yet because I don't even know what is going on. Okay. Okay. Phil, did you want to come up here? Okay. What? Okay. Sure, Don.
I'm gonna have to get you.
Your phone is right there. I
Alright.
did not do anything with it.
Yeah, I might have to get another tripod because for a phone. Do you have a like a clip Your clip entity.
Like what kind of clip?
Well, I want to clip this to this. Like, what side? Do you have any big clips?
Oh,
I can find one downstairs. I can totally find one downstairs.
you will have to find one downstairs.
Yeah, I'll do
I
it.
do not have anything here. Okay, so here's my you want to see my technology?
Yeah, well, you're okay. So you can see what you're broadcasting.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
And then I can have the hip chat over here too.
Yeah, let me see what it looks like because since you added another screen, it might.
No, I did this a while ago. You didn't notice it.
Oh. Well, I haven't checked it.
Okay, you can check it.
Let me check it out.
I want to make it before we switch it up, 'cause it's like.
Okay, this is cool.
Yeah, so like I can preview it because if I want to like adjust things, then I have the second monitor. These monitors that we sell in the store, like the most useful
Yeah,
goddamn things in the world.
this is cool. And then
Okay.
what I'll do is when I get another tripod, I'll put it like right here, or like maybe I'll just put it right here. This will be the. So what I'll do is I'll get something to mount it like right here.
Yeah, I don't have one.
I have plenty of things.
Yeah. I have this. Yeah, I have this for you. And this attached to it, and you can have this. You have to attach it, but then you could that's free. You could have that.
This thing.
Well, it could clamp onto this. Or onto here.
Has to, yeah.
Tony noticed. He says, "Hey, I see you're using the."
Yeah, he sent us links, and we did it. Any link that Tony sends us, we use. Thank you, Tony Nicola.
Thanks, Tony.
Okay, the only issue.
And I cleaned up my desktop.
Yeah,
Yes.
get rid of all your icons.
Well, this it's like there's no distractions.
Okay, this is not gonna work. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go get something that works. So just
Okay.
you keep doing your things.
Well, I haven't done it. Should I just do stuff? Should I wait or should I?
No, keep go for it.
Okay.
There's no sense of waiting.
I don't know. Waiting.
There's no sense of waiting.
There's no sense of waiting.
Yeah.
Stop waiting.
Everything is making noise.
I know. Alright, I'm going to work on this buck converter. Yay! It's Sunday, time for buck converter. I started one up earlier today. Okay, there's 2 motors. Yeah, so it's only over here, so I'm over here.
Is that wind?
Yeah. It's very windy outside.
Is that really wind?
Yes.
I need to get that gorilla pod thing from the office.
Oh yeah.
So we do this.
That's the
Tonight it's fine.
Okay.
Look at this total thing I'm making.
That's a kludge.
No, it's not.
That's a hack. You're hacking. You're hacking the planet. It's a life hack. You lied. Okay.
You know what? For the last like 20 years, I've just been streaming live shit in New York. Like this now is, I think this is my profession.
Well, why stop?
No, when I used to stream off the hook, I lived in Jersey and I would start streaming and then drive to WVAI. So this is like part of the show.
Yeah.
This is what I do.
Okay, so I'm going to grab USB power.
Oh, okay.
Look at my scope first. What's up?
Well, this really doesn't want to happen, but I'm gonna still do it.
You want this thing?
Yeah, it kind of doesn't want to do this, but it's okay. So I'll do this for a little while. From the disk.
Okay.
Okay, so here we go.
Yeah.
All right, so here's the deal.
What's the deal?
So on YouTube Live, you're broadcasting your desktop and the webcam with OBS, and then over here, you're broadcasting Periscope, which is just kind of looking at all this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay, so measurements. Okay.
So if someone wants to see your desktop, they can go to youtube.com/c/Adafruit/live. Why can't they just put like youtube.com/Adafruit/live? Why do they want to?
Well, the only thing we're missing is scope cam.
I don't know. Maybe this work. Oh, no, that works. That works. You can do youtube.com/Adafruit/live. That's cool. Okay.
Okay.
I don't know, why would they? Scope cam.
Scope cam. For my oscilloscope.
Well,
No, I don't know.
okay. I mean, we're broadcasting a lot. Like this is broadcasting on YouTube Live, your desktop and a webcam, and then this is broadcasting the broadcast.
The broadcast of the broadcast?
Yeah.
That's good. That's not too much light. Maybe I'll fill. Okay.
Okay,
You're all
so
broadcasting?
I think you're the most broadcasted engineer right now on the internet.
Good.
There's no way anyone else is more broadcasting. Someone wants to know if we have dogs. No dogs. We're a cat.
The cat.
We're a cat
Where's
company.
the cat?
The cat's over here. Oh,
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. Cat's gone.
cat found.
Cat's gone. Alright, let me know when I can get to this engineering.
No, do engineering.
Okay, you were just doing setup. I don't know what setup.
Yeah.
Anyhow, so working on prototype for LM3671 3-volt buck converter. So this is the prototype putting it together here. So right now, just got it hooked up, 5 volts in, getting 3.3 volts out. Looks nice and clean. I'm going to add power resistor, 10 ohms. So that will give me 0.33 amps, which is about half of its capability. Actually, before I do that, I'm gonna test the enable pin. So enable pin is pulled high, but if I tie it low, it does eventually drain. Slowly, but it drains. Okay. So 3 volts through this resistor to ground. Oh man, this breadboard is stiff. Okay.
I'm like a television station.
Well, the 5-volt line is a little noisy. And which also makes a 3-volt line a little noisy. Let's see. 47. Another 47. 47. .47 microfarad. Let's put that on the 5-volt line. Clean up all that. Why don't we put it on another one? Yeah, it helps more. Wait, and yeah.
Alright, there's people in Germany watching this at 1:30 in the morning. You know what? That's cool.
That helped a little bit. Oops. Okay. Well, still noisy. Got about 700 millivolts peak to peak. I'll use it for that one, but let's. See what this one.
So this guy Sammy is being nice, so I'm gonna try to move the webcam around.
What?
Well, because it's hard to, it's far away, so I was thinking maybe I could put it.
Oh yeah, I thought we would move it. That's
Yeah.
why I had the other thing.
He's being nice.
You could
I gotta reward niceness.
Yeah. Well, I only put it over there because it was
Well, what I was gonna do is I was gonna put it in the Panavice. This show brought to you by Panavice. Panavice, the most vicey you can pan. And then we can decide what to do from here. So like.
That's me, but you want to point it down.
Yeah, I mean for sure. Whoa.
Oh, cat's getting excited.
Okay. So like, what would you want to do? Like this?
Down to the.
What would you? I mean, like from
Yeah,
your
like
desk.
that. Yeah. That's fine.
And I can also like we can go like way
Super
into-
close. Okay.
Yeah, we can.
Okay.
All right, fine.
That's fine.
Okay,
Fine.
this is the desk of Lady Ada. Y'all can just stop now.
It's just the desk.
This is the desk of Lady
Only
Ada.
desk.
All right. You can't see Lady Ada, so that's it.
Okay. Let's see. So let's see if it's high frequency. That helps a little bit. No, it's still fairly noisy. Okay, so next up, I'm going to look at datasheet recommendations. Let's see. So I'm going to search for LM3671. Let's see, high frequency. I'll start. And that says you only need 10 microfarads, and I do have 10 microfarads on there. I wonder if my inductor is not.
Also,
Good enough.
they're kind of crazy.
Is Kevin kind of crazy?
Yeah.
Let's see. Mr.
Whoa.
Williams, based on inductor. It's been a while since I worked on this, so I have to figure out what inductor I spec'd. Okay, fixed inductor. Okay, so 1.76 minimum. Load current. ISAT looks like.
Whoa! Oh my god, he almost bought it.
What? What's the guy
He jumped up and almost fell.
Can't. Don't be insane.
Oh man, if MOSFET dies on Periscope, that's gonna suck. Stop, dude. For the folks at home, he's running around a lot, and we have stairs, and I think he's gonna fall.
Okay, well, we can have the first Periscope cat hospitalization. Okay, so. Can you figure out what's going on over there?
Hey, come on, dude, stop it.
That's weird. Did I crash the DigiKey site?
I think he knows he's being wrong line.
Okay. Current saturation is high enough. Wonder if it's just a layout issue. Well, the noise cut down quite a bit. Alright, we're gonna try a bigger load. You know, it's funny, it actually stabilized a little bit more under more load. Mean is 3.22. There's some ripple, but
I think he knew he was on video, and since we didn't put him on video, since he knows there's video, and since we didn't put him on video, he wanted to say hi or something. Oh.
Good cat pop cameo.
hey,
Gonna do chem engineering. Meow.
okay, so it seems like it's okay. I just need to whether first off, when you're measuring stuff with your oscilloscope, it could also be other things. It doesn't necessarily have to be like noise coming from your setup. Could be picked up noise from something else. Like this is fine if we do this. I get it. Turning on and off the light causes it to spike a little bit too. Okay, well, maybe I'll bump the output, which is C1. I will bump this to 22. Okay, second, I opened this up because I wanted to redo the layout. Now that I know it works, I'm satisfied with its workingness. I want to update the layout. Actually, here I'm just going to quickly check enable pin. Yeah, the enable pin works. Okay, so back to me. Okay, so yeah, this layout, so the deal with this layout is this is supposed to sort of match the LD33, which is your classic LDO regulator available in
Okay, so you're
TO220.
do you want me to put this up here?
You know, this is, where this is fine. I'm not going to do any more desk work.
Okay, then I'm gonna put it up here then.
Okay, just for safety's sake.
Well, no, because it looks better.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, you can still get over to my desk.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
This is better. That's cool. So I could, depending on what you do, I think this setup will be okay. I mean, I can put the periscope on it. But
It was the not the. Let's see which was the 3-volt output. TO220. And then here's the trick. Always sort by quantity available down, because that lets you know what the most popular item is. Oh, right, it's the LD1117, which has the pinout of down, ground out in. So I have ground out in that order. But I want to squish this down. Get the fiducials out of here. Also, I'm going to make these traces way bigger. Let's change this package to no outline, no outline, no outline. Then I don't have a ground plane, which is odd. Okay, I'm going to undo radius. That's nice. Get this out of the way. Remove names and values. Don't need them. Move the logo out of the way. Going to duplicate this. Create a ground plane in the bottom. Great. Now full ground plane. Okay, so next the VN traces over here. So put this all up. Sorry, K-Town. Look, this is just life. Life is tearing up traces. I'll try to get like a straight shot into the VN pin here. This is over here. And then this is the output cap. This is the output trace.
I'm gonna be moving things around.
Yeah, move whatever you want.
Alright, I think I calmed down the cat.
Yeah,
So he jumped from here to here and he almost went over.
he's stupid. I don't know what to tell you. He's not a smart
You
animal.
selected your cat for his looks, not for his brain.
I did, in fact, select him for his looks. Okay, I'm gonna put this cap over here. This is the enable resistor, so this totally doesn't matter where it goes. So I'm just gonna stick it up here. And then I can put this like this. It's just like I can put a nice big trace. Let's move this up. There. That, and I'm going to squidge this over. Squidge. I'm going to make this whole board way skinnier. Yeah, 0.4 inches. Move this over like that. That's nice. Put one mounting hole. This will be, yeah, about 4.6, that's fine. Move over the ground plane. Look at that, so cute. I love cute electronics. Move this over here. This can stay, but I like VN to be in case. Just like that. Now I'm going to get more precise. Okay. I do need a fiducial. Stick it over here somewhere. Second up, I want bigger pads on this. Inductor tie lead, so open up Here, you didn't. This is the one. Yeah, I just want like slightly bigger pads. Oh man, K-Town, you're doing it in metric all the time. That's fine. So I think I'll do 1, 2. Just because I noticed when I was doing the prototype, they were like this little bit skinny. Okay. Save that and then update the library. Bam! Bigger. Nicer. Chunkier. Okay. Next up, just bring this up just a tad. I'm gonna bring it forward just a tad too. Nice and centered. Okay. Next up, that's fine. Let's see, the ground line has a pretty good path. In there. Okay. I think this is looking pretty good. I wanted to have here, have a nice ground return into here, since this is the ground plane. I want to have plenty of space over here, and then I'm also going to drop down a bunch of vias. Some via underneath here. This I don't need a via, obviously. Over here, I'm going to move this guy out of the power path and stick a via over here. And then, no, I'm trying to name these. Actually, I'm going to move this so like that, and then I can stick one over here. That's good. I feel good about that. Alright, so now I can use some, instead of using traces, I'm going to use polygons. And then this is N1. Let me change this to N1. And then I keep forgetting how to do this. I have to change the rank. No. No thermals. Oh man, it's been too long. Maybe the ground plane has to be a high rank. There we go. 6. Yeah, that's how you do it. Okay, so now I've got a nice big trace here. Anything in this like direct power path should have like a huge polygonal trace action. So I'm going to move this down. That.
Yeah, that's interesting. Some desk in the back, like all that or EE stuff.
Oh yeah,
That's
okay.
nice.
That's one. Okay, what is this key?
And then there's enough room to show.
Oh man, what are you doing to the doesn't,
Enough room to show house.
he doesn't seem to like that so much.
What? He meows.
Yeah,
That's what it's like doing engineering around here.
it is. Okay, so this is. Okay. Okay. And then I'm also going to remove this. Yeah. That's good. Okay. Give this ground a little space here. Okay. That is good. And this. I'm not sure about that so much. Closer. So next up, make my ground return like there, which will probably mean this has to move down a little bit. And we'll see how
That's cool. Some guy, Tom WSMF, said Sunday on the big TV. Football, no. Political stuff, no. Live engineering with Adafruit. Yep, must see TV. This is must see TV because you can
must see.
all things on YouTube can be on TV now. So we're kind of fixing a problem.
Yeah. Okay. So far we've got V in, right? So that's your 5 volts in. That's coming in nice and solid into this pin. This is your ground pin. This is the enable pin here. So we do that last because it's the least important. It doesn't matter. It's just an enable pin. There's no current really going through it. Got 2 ground planes. Got a ground here, ground V over here. To stitch this ground together very nicely. Maybe I'll stick this V down here. Stick this one over here. Stick one over here. Stick one over there. So it's like no excuses. And then of course this is stitched over here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so VN is like nice and solid. This is thin because this is going to the enable. There's no current going over this wire. This is your ground. This is the inductor path. This is a high frequency switching high current. So going to be what, 1 amp. So this is your outputs. This is also going to be one gigantic polygon. So let's do one up like this. And then this is 3V out. Is that the trace? This trace is 3.3V. Sorry, so this is 3.3V. And then don't forget, you have to turn off thermals. Okay, that's nice. Okay, let's see what complaints we have. No DRC errors. That's
You did it.
pretty good. Usually you have a couple I have to clean up. But
Congratulations.
congratulations. You're a winner.
Does it go sweet?
Sweet. Okay, so next up. I'm gonna bring this up a little bit. Let's see if I can fit. That's probably no, it didn't. Okay. All right. So next up, yeah, we don't have to worry about this too much, but now I have to bring this line down to here. Turn on the stop so you can see where the pads are. Well, so this isn't really super necessary, so I think I'll bring this down here, and I'll bring another polygon in. Or just a really thick trace. I don't need a polygon for this. Maybe 4. Right to the output of this capacitor. Like that. Whoa. So this ground is still solid. This ground is not as solid. Although I stapled it over here. This I can try to tune it. Any complaints? None. Really?
You're doing perfect engineering.
No, I think I have the wrong dairy file. No, that's what I have. Okay. Okay, so far so good. So I have 2 air wires. It's the enable lines, which, like we said, are not super key to our happiness. This is okay. That's okay. How about if I stick everything on here? Why not? Is this okay? That seems to be okay. Oh, you know what? What day is it?
Hey, Oscar, don't step on my computer. Just maybe.
Yeah, don't step on the computer.
Maybe just.
Oh.
No, he's okay. He's okay.
Wait, get your thing set up.
I got it. It's okay.
Okay.
I-
Nobody can see you.
Nobody
Okay.
can see me. Yeah,
Thank-
I got an email, but I can't talk about it on air. So after we're done broadcasting, I can talk to you about it. It's fine. It's fine. It has nothing to do with us. But it's stuff I can't broadcast. That's weird. I have to when an email comes in right now. I have to decide. Hey, Lady Ada, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Or, wait. So I gotta wait.
Why am I getting no deers here? I kind of don't. Oh, I guess it does. It always does in the minimum. Okay. I have not done multi-polygons in a while. Looks like it automatically adjusts as necessary. Okay, so next we're going to do these super skinny traces for the enable wire, and then I have to bring this out to here. And I will do that by I'll change my mind and put this solution back here. Thanks. And then I can put probably one over here. And then I'm going to bring this all the way out the edge so it doesn't do anything to my ground plane. Okay, I'm definitely going to get a complaint on this video. Yeah, it's a complaint. Okay. Good. Make sure it's working. Okay. Pretty ground action. Okay, K-Town's not around, so I can't ask him what he thinks about this. Well,
Do you know about this game Fallout? It's cool.
I haven't played it, but I've heard it's cool. Yeah. Should I play it?
I don't know.
Why'd you
So someone says, hey, for marketing release of Fallout 4, I would like to see a 3D printed Raspberry Pi Pip-Boy. Oh, you know this that arm
Oh,
thing?
there's like tons of. I think there's
Yeah.
a bunch of those. I see people make them all the time. Okay.
I guess with Fallout 4, maybe it's timely.
Okay, so I don't want this other hole. So not necessary. So, and then make this. I think this is the version that you have. Oh, that's fine. I can only do one fiducial. There's like not really a lot going on here, so I'm gonna just do one. Okay, next. I have just enough space to maybe like put this here somewhere. I don't know. Yeah, stick this here. Stick it up there. Actually, you know exactly where they were before, pretty much.
So your file directory says LM3617, but you might need LM3671.
That's a good question. I do not know what I'm working on. I'm working on the LM3671.
Yeah, your file directory.
Yeah, my file's wrong. Whatever.
Doesn't matter?
Does not affect the circuit board layout.
Okay, alright. Everyone's trying to help you. This is cool. Maybe, you know what? Maybe the whole crowdfunding invention thing like Quirky doesn't work, but maybe having a bunch of people who do like engineering in EagleCAD while you're doing EagleCAD, maybe it actually does, maybe this is the future.
Yeah, okay, so this is the layout. Pretty happy with it. I can stick this little Adafruit over here. Pink. I think that's about as good as it's gonna get. I could stick more text on the bottom, but I always like to have one mounting hole, and at least you have to have at least one fiducial. You can use holes as fiducials, but it's really kind of shitty to do to your pick and place operator, so you don't do it. So don't do that.
This is because you sit next to the pick and place.
It's
If you didn't sit next to the pick and place, you would be like, you know what, too bad.
I am going to change this though, because right now this is too thin for even a 10 mil trace to go through. So I'm going to use slightly.
Andy, if you're watching, you probably don't want to, but Andy, if you're watching, this is why we care. This is how we care.
So I want one that's standard. 7.6 is that, and then these are 7. That's still pretty wide. Okay. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, there's a lot of vias, but like, I have to stitch up this ground plane, so I think that's fair. And I feel pretty good about this power path here. And then these pins I can't change the order because it has to match the LM1117 3.3. So like not much I can do about that.
Yeah.
To make this text like a smidgen bigger.
Would you ever do a sponsorship, like like turn to the camera.
This
and say,
is sponsored. This is sponsored by the LM3671.
Who makes that?
3.3. This is the TI 3.3 volt buck converter that can do up to
Really?
600 milliamps peak current, 2 megahertz.
But you would use this no matter
frequency.
what, right?
Well, yeah, they actually didn't. I mean, I'm not getting anything for using this part. This part's just the part I want
No,
to
but
use.
if I emailed Texas Instruments tomorrow and said, look, we have this show and it's really popular, sort of.
No, but you know what? I will never use a part just because.
No. What you do is, if you tell me there's a part from TI, I would then say, hey, do you want us to like mention TI over and over, or we're just not, and it'll just be like LM whatever.
This show is brought to you by.
But you could wear a patch on your shoulder that said like Texas Instruments from Texas.
Sometimes this. Okay, I just wanted to close this up for some reason. Okay, so that's good. That's looking good. Okay, so next up, I'm super picky. So I put on check angle. I have 4 angles to fix up.
So we're using OBS Open Broadcast Software. That's what you downloaded?
Yeah, that's what Tony D recommended. That's what we grabbed.
I figured it out pretty fast.
It was amazing considering this is it's very.
I'm no engineer, but it reminds me of every crappy interface.
It's very
It
similar.
reminds me of like Real Streaming 5 or something like that. Like Real Audio 9.
It's very much like the first attempt that every
Yeah.
company makes streaming software. Okay, so here's the deal. I actually have one complaint over here for clearance. I moved this over. So this video is over here, but since I'm not using this area, I was just like, you know what? I'll just move the VIA completely out of the ground plane area. Just like totally not in anybody's way. Great. So no air wires, no DRC errors, and then okay, so then I go to the ERC. So yeah, this is totally complaining.
We don't speak Turkish. Just letting everybody know.
This is supply, open supply makes sense.
It's down.
Oh, you know I have to. Oh, that's not supposed to be okay. So this is a library issue. Just on the library. Okay, this is just. Man, what's this called again? This is called the VReg LM36. Oops. Okay. This is not an out. This is supposed to be an input. That is correct. All right. No, that's actually a supply.
How many prototypes do you normally go through before it's perfect?
Well, it depends on how complicated. For this one, we only did one prototype, which is the prototype I just tried out. There just isn't a lot going on here. There's some things like the Bluetooth Low Energy stuff, the Bluetooth LE, which I know we had up to Rev G or Rev H.
Do you like to use letters for the revs?
Yeah, we've decided to do a thing where board revisions are done by the letter, and then firmware and software is done by number, decimal number, as normal.
All right.
Okay, so this is not power, this is supply. Ooh, I think that's correct. And then this is not power, this is out.
I saw a video from someone who I think works at Periscope, and they tilted the camera, and it was in landscape mode. They have it out. They're doing their update.
Oh yeah, frame has no value, okay, so it's not a big deal. Part JP1, it's complaining about that, but that's also not a big deal. It's just header. It says FB written with 3.3, that's fine, because it's the feedback input pin. And then, while I'm here, I'm just gonna like, just check that there's no other resistors or anything necessary. And then I think enable is not pulled up. So I do have to have a resistor, but that's okay. It's fine. And yeah, this is only 5 volt in and 3.3 volt out, but I think that's still pretty handy. Like it's not a full range like buck converter. There's like a TPS part that can do that, but I really just wanted one that was super simple. 600 milliamps, which is like tons, and it's 5 volt in and it's like super cheap. So this chip is, let's see how much it costs. Budgetary pricing of 30 cents. So this chip is about as expensive as like a linear regulator, basically. So like you, instead of using linear, especially like if we were to use this for like a Wi-Fi chip, like let's say you're going to use this for something like the ESP8266, something that has like high current draw and stuff. You do need a regulator, and if you're pairing from 5 volts initially, or like a LiPo or whatever, just like you have a lot of heat to deal with and like the spikes. If you're doing something battery powered, 30 cents for the chip and then the inductor is like 15 cents. It's kind of not a big deal. So I'm digging it. Okay, so now we're gonna do the back. Actually, I'm gonna do the rev. What?
So since you picked the logo for the no longer, can I do a post coming soon?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Okay, so next up, I do have to do one thing. First off, this is a lie. This is not the Rev A. I totally should have made a new folder. Do Rev B. And I'm going to say this is Rev B. Great. And then I'm going to set global attributes. Rev V. Okay, and then what we do now to indicate our versions is we have a rev component. And it will automatically update to the correct revision. So like depending on what I set as the global attribute, it will change. So I can't fit this on here. I'm going to fit this on the back. Okay, so next I'm going to do the back board. So because of the way layers work, you're kind of best off turning everything off. Turning off T-place, keeping the vias, and B-place I like to make it like bubble. Well, man, just turn it off. Dimensions unrouted, B-place. Okay. And then I turn off top. Actually, I can't turn off the bottom too. It's always layers wrong. Layers wrong. Okay. So I'm going to minimize this. Okay. There's a little VO right over here. That's okay. I think this actually has to be a little bit more than 3. Anyways. Okay. Put the revision code here. Maybe I have a little bit of space for like a date code or something down here. Date code over here. And then I'm going to put the part number, which is LM3671. Bottom. Set the ratio to 14, so something big, maybe 5. Vector, center. Like that. Alright, so I got some info on the bottom here. Input range, output, 600 milliamp peak, the revision code over here. I don't think I can show the revision code. Yeah, it's not gonna fit. So keep it up there.
How long until you think someone will be able to buy this board?
Well, this board's pretty simple. And hold on, turn on the stops.
Wait, so it says Periscope works in landscape now. I don't think so. I thought
Is that lies?
well, I think it's a lie, but
Okay.
I'm gonna try right now. I mean, maybe there was an app update that snuck in, but I don't think that's true.
Okay, anyways, so now that I've got this and I'm pretty happy with it, DRC. So the secret is because I didn't change any of the schematic elements, I'm totally comfortable with just sending this out for production. Production basically costs like $200, $300, but like given that nothing really changed here, I'm kind of cool with just like sending it out.
They do an update, and I totally didn't even notice.
Did they?
I think they did.
Oh, that's cool.
Well, geez.
What?
I mean, yeah. I guess.
I'm super paranoid about doing ERCs and DRCs because one time I didn't, and like I had an error wire slip through.
Well, the only thing though is it does it in the mode, but the text and all the typing that people do and everything I see is not. So I don't know. I mean, like,
Okay.
it's okay, but
Anyhow, this is now ready to go. Got the fiducials, got the marking, did ERC, did DRC. I have a checklist in my head. I did all right angles. Everything looks pretty good. I'm gonna change this to lowercase enable. This is pretty much, I think, ready to rock.
if I had another camera, I would take a picture of this whole setup. But I don't. I need like another camera.
You need a camera?
I need like another.
You could, I grab one.
Yeah.
I have a webcam. Do you want my other webcam? It's another webcam. I don't know where it went, but it was. There's some. I use it sometimes. Okay, anyways, times to do Gerber outs. Generate Exelon. Generate Gerbs. Printing aperture dance. Printing. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Sometimes it's like there's a lot of apertures to print. Okay, so close all of this. And then okay, so over here I have my folder. So make a new folder. Inside the folder,
So when you wrap up, we're gonna get going anyway. So this is good timing.
yeah, what time?
Yeah.
We have to get here in 4 minutes?
Yeah, pretty
Oh, I
much.
should check my Gerbers. Okay, so I got the dimension, my drill. I don't need the DRI file. I don't need
Oh, a reminder. We love MOSFET, but if something happens to him, because one day he's old, he's gonna die. We've already called the name Gerbers for a cat.
Yeah,
No one's allowed to name their cat Gerbers. I called it so many times on air. I called it.
okay. Now I'm going to open up my
You're
Gerber
an open
views.
office. That's fine.
What?
You're an open office.
No. What are you talking about?
I thought I saw an open office.
No, this is GC preview.
Oh.
So import, and then I bring in one layer at a time and check the layer. Looks good.
Oh, the fiducial mark for machine vision for the pick and place. So I assume is the fiducial mark for machine vision.
Yes,
Yeah,
that's for the pick and place.
yeah. So you design for manufacturing. You're like, I'm gonna design for pick and place.
Yeah, I've designed for pick and place. So you can see the fiducial over here. And this is just a trace. I kind of look and see if there's any broken traces or anything weird. I do the stop layer. And a contrast in color. So I can see all the stops. And then I do overlay. I do the purple, that's fine. Check all the silk screen, looks good. Oh, you know what I need to check? Did I set this in the right location? I didn't. See, this is why you always have to check. Okay, so now.
My first about A1. The logo's really nice. I really like this.
Okay.
Good work, Bruce.
Okay, I gotta do this whole thing over again.
Okay, we got more than 2 minutes.
Well, I'll check the Gerbers again when I get back. I mean, I'm kind of done. I'm just like tweaking. All right, regen. Now the annoying thing about GC preview is to quit. It's not very smart.
Okay, well, someone answered this. Craig answered this, but let's see what you think as well. So someone says, why isn't there a ground plane under the logo? And Craig said, well, the boards are simple two-layer boards for low-frequency application. Ground plane's not necessary. Is that all true?
Under the logo?
Yeah, under the logo. Why no ground
Oh,
plane?
there isn't because, well, first off, it wouldn't matter because there's actually nothing up here. Second, this trace is blocking it. But like having a ground plane up here, it wouldn't connect through, so it's like it's not of any use. Like ground planes are only useful in like in the path of where stuff is happening. There's nothing up here except for mounting a whole fiducial in the logo. So there's no like I could have like tweaked this to make this so that there was a ground plane, but there's no reason to. The ground plane is only important in this area where there's signal there's power coming in and coming back. Like over here and over here, there's nothing going on.
Okay. I feel like this is the future of engineering, where an engineer talks about some of their designs, and then later on someone can actually purchase it and be like, oh, I get why this works this way.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be cool if the person who designed like the iPad boards did a periscope, because like that would be amazing. Like why, like it's so complicated, but to like hear their thoughts on what they do. Do you think it's like one person that has a good overview of how it all works?
Yeah, I mean, there's
Yeah.
probably some designer that
You think there's someone?
knows Yeah, this is like the most annoying part. Is I hate doing this because like I'm like I don't want to do the Gerber preview, but you know what? I always remember something when I do it.
We gotta wrap this up.
Okay.
Okay, so thank you everyone for tuning in. This is the Periscope for the folks on Periscope from the Desk of Lady Ada. And we use the open broadcast software to do this on YouTube Live. This is the first time we did this. Thank you, Tony DeCola, for suggesting it. You get a little Lady Ada webcam and then also a very high-res view of your desktop on Eagle. So we'll continue to do this. The only thing we ask is you buy a kit or some electronics on our site, because
You forgot to mention our sponsor.
our sponsor is Adafruit. I don't know who's our sponsor.
TI.
Oh no, TI. No, they
It's
haven't.
not.
They've given us no money.
There's no money.
In fact, TI, we give them money, but they don't give us money.
See, now I look at the Gerber, I'm like, I want to fix this over here. So when I get back from
Alright.
eating, I'll
Yeah.
fix this.
Okay. Let's stop this. All right. Thank you, everybody. Oop. And then can you go to broadcast software?
Yeah, okay, so hold on. I gotta close this all out. And then this is the broadcast software.
You gotta get on the screen, yeah. And then go over and then hit stop streaming.